right, so on to our next exercise, okay? So we introduced the scapular train. We're gonna start to evolve that. We're gonna bring the body into different positions to help our body really recognize how our scapula should be moving on our trunk, okay? So this is the all four position. Now, the demand on the shoulder is very different here because we got our wrists against a closed or stable object, okay? So definitely now it forces our shoulder to do the movement in what we call a closed kinetic chain environment, in a closed environment where our furthest joint is supported, okay? So this is very good for people who do a lot of martial arts, type of wrestling, crawling, those types of athletes who use a lot of their bodies on the floor. So in this exercise, it's mainly just making sure that the shoulder moves back in all four planes. So we talked about, introduced you guys to protraction, elevation, retraction, and depression. We're gonna do the same thing here. So if you look at Kirsten's right shoulder blade, what we're doing here is we're gonna elevate, good. We're going to then retract. We're going to depress, and then protract, good, and keep going. So you can see here, one of the main important things you guys got to keep in mind here is keep the elbow locked. Keep the elbow pits facing away from you, so that way you keep the shoulder in a very stable position in its joint, okay? And then introduce this movement. So it takes quite a bit of control, okay, to allow this movement to happen and allow all these muscles that control the shoulder blade to work in a closed kinetic fashion, okay? The difference between the previous exercise and this is, in the previous one, our hand was basically free and we could have done it very easily. Now, it requires a lot more muscular control. So it's a very different challenge and motor control challenge to our central nervous system. Again, extremely pleasant and extremely beneficial for people who have movement dysfunctions. Now we can change the direction and do it in the reverse fashion. So we go into depression, go down, up, protraction, good, elevation, that's it. So we can then change the revolution pattern. So going from forward to backwards, backwards to forward. So make sure that you change the direction. You can start, if you get very accommodated with this, you can start changing the speed and start doing it a little bit more faster. So being able to do it faster, adding different speeds and different directions. Again, making sure that the brain is constantly challenged and the shoulder is going through its full range of motion in a very therapeutic fashion, okay? Hope you enjoy that, and we'll show you progression on this in our next video. Thanks very much. Good. I'll jump after. See you next time, guys. I think it'll be cool. It'll be funny.
Is it fun?
Follow us on Facebook. I'm gonna do it. I just hope I don't break my leg. Maybe I'll get Kahal down and you can catch me. Break my fall. Yeah. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. It's